Just kidding. Your stuff's not frozen. It's just me being a dork. Call me a dork in the comments. I'm open to it. I know. Greetings. Happy Memorial Day weekend from Goku and I. We want to give thanks first to those brothers and sisters in the military who've fallen and given their ultimate sacrifice for us, for our way of life, for our beliefs, our freedoms, what we stand for. And we want to thank their families, because their families made that commitment too. We moved with them, stayed wherever they stayed, their deployment, however much time they lost together because of how long they were deployed and gone. And then the ultimate sacrifice of losing them forever. Huge commitment. And we want to say we love you. We send love. We send strength to you. And we hope that you heal someday. Sucks to lose your loved one, the one that you love. So we hope you heal and move on and someday be able to live life again. On a positive note, we hope that your burgers are beautiful, your beer is plentiful, your celebrations are grand. Be safe. If you go to jail, make it worth it. Make us proud. All right, so first thing I want to talk about is my new guitar. I told you in a previous video that I'll be getting a new guitar from the Solar Company, Solar like the sun. Signatured by Ola Englund. He has a heavy hand in the design and making of these guitars. They're based in Italy. I know in my heart this has got to be a good guitar company. These got to be good guitars. I just feel it. Unfortunately, it's not something I'm going to find out anytime soon. So, back in March, I ordered one. I placed my order. They took the money out of my account. And then they sent me a notice saying, your guitar won't be available for shipping until May 15th. Okay. I wish I would have been a little more forthcoming with that, because I probably would have been a little more hesitant about my choice of buying one. I'll tell you why in a few minutes. But because of how I felt about the company, I wanted to give them a chance. I found a little shady that they didn't tell me ahead of time that they were back ordered. But I waited until May 15th, and then I waited until May 16th. They were supposed to notify me when they were supposed to ship it out. Never got one. It's supposed to be on May 15th. Messaged them in their little communication system they have there, basically saying WTF. And they responded with, your guitar has been pushed back until end of June. No date, just end of June. Red flag. I don't like that. So I requested a full refund. I said, I don't want your guitar. I think it's shady that you guys didn't tell me it was backordered before. And I demand a full refund because I have no idea when they're going to be available. Because they were saying things like, we are going to process the orders as in the order that we received them, which means somebody else will be getting their guitars before I get mine, which is fine, but they may run out before I get mine, and then I'll be pushed back again, and I'm not going to do that. I'll never know when it'll be there. I'll never know when it's, I have no faith in anything they say at that point. To their credit, they were cool about it. They apologized. They gave me my full refund back. It took a couple of days processing. And they said, we're sorry we couldn't get your business. We're sorry it took too long. We hope to get your business in the future. You don't get that with companies too much nowadays because they're too big to fail. You say you don't want to be with them. They're like, see you, saw ya. Yeah. See you, saw ya. If you don't want me, I don't want you either. Looking at you, State Farm and AT&T. So anyway, the reason why I didn't want to wait for the guitar, though, is back in April of 2022, I ordered my BC Rich Warbeast from Musician's Friend. They came in either matte black or wood green finish. I wanted the matte black. And they first were up front. They told me a couple of days back order. No problem. Okay. A couple of weeks turned into a couple of months. Eventually turned into November. No date in November, just November. There's that red flag again. So I canceled my order and they refunded me. And at that time, they're made in South Korea, and there's still some COVID residue. Nobody wanted to work still. There was availability with electronics still, shipping and customs issues. So I looked inside the U.S. for a guitar. Couldn't find a black one. So I found 2 wood grain ones, and I bought one of those. It's the one I have. You guys have seen it on Facebook or on here, on my little icon on my YouTube page here. So didn't want to do that again with this guitar. So I know I told you I'd be doing some unboxing and demo it for you. I apologize. That's not going to happen. I was looking forward to that. I was really looking forward to using it on my album. Oh well. So anyway, next thing is the next video I'm going to be making. That's going to be involving a correction of my Glory Hole playing of the Steel Panther song Glory Hole. I'm playing a part wrong, so I'm going to correct that real quick. And then I'm also going to play along with my song Your Guard Dog, which as you all know is my wife's song. Don't know if I'm going to sing or play with that on guitar, but I'm going to be playing the solo. Just something to play along with, like I told you before, a little bit of an extra glimpse behind the scenes. So Ray of Light, which is my title track, that's almost done. I just need to redo the solo on that, add some vocals, mix, master, EQing, then that's done. Gotta make the solo tighter and cleaner. So it's gonna take a little bit of work yet, but after that, we go into the heavy stuff. That's right. I cannot wait for this. I previously used my Digitech GSP 1101 preamp and my Rocktom Prophecy 2 preamp for everything on my last album. Everything. I'm not doing that this time. I used it on a little bit already, but some of it I used it on I already deleted in lieu of using my Mesa Boogie stack and a different microphone technique that I haven't done before called the Stedman technique. 2 microphones, in my case SM57s, one pointed straight at the speaker, the other pointed offset 45 degrees, pointed at the speaker, offset a couple inches. Such a beautiful sound. Oh, clarity. One mic is bright, the other mic's darker, mixed to taste. I've already re-recorded the guitars in Ray of Light. Much better, thicker, more of a live sound, more fluid, visceral. And when it comes to heavy tones, which is what I'm dying for, it's thick, nasty, just reach up and grab you by your throat and beat you off at the same time. And I cannot wait to use that on my album. I can't wait to use this stuff. I'm chomping at the bit. I'm excited about it. I hope you guys are too. So need to tell you about that too, and hopefully that'll be started soon. I'm very much looking forward to that. Lastly is podcast stuff. I told you guys I'd be doing a podcast. I have 4 people already that want to do it with me. My son Julian, my daughter Eleni, which that one's going to be kind of a special one, and you'll find out why when you hear it. My friend Troy, my friend Robin want to do them. I want to try to get Robin in as a regular on that one. Again, it's going to be fun. It's going to be funny. I don't want to do boring stuff, and I really don't want to do too much serious stuff. I bought some new equipment for it. For instance, these headphones. I already have my old headphones for me. 3 new headphones for my guests. 4 people total on each podcast that I'll be able to have. And I also have 4 mics, which I've already had those. I didn't have to buy any of those, luckily, because they're expensive. But then I got these handy dandy notebooks, right? A little bit of Blue's Clues there for you. Yes, I have kids. These clip on or mount onto desk, table, pretty much anywhere you want to mount it onto. They just stay put. You can move them anywhere you want. Very easy. Way better than boom stands, because boom stands take up so much room. Their feet take up all the floor. Boom stands are not easy to maneuver and place. You have to loosen them, tighten them up, hope they fall right where you want them, otherwise they sag or whatever. These are great, and I'm probably going to be using them for my vocal tracks on my album too. So it'll be so much easier to do that with there. the podcast stuff is just, I'm going to steer towards funny and exciting. There's going to be drinking. I mean, if for fuck's sakes, if Joe Rogan could sit there and get ass wasted on weed for every one of his podcast episodes, I think we can drink a little bit, right? I mean, I'm not Joe Rogan or anything, but fuck. So, just exciting, fun. It's not really going to have a theme per se. We're just going to kind of talk about many things, our thoughts, maybe movies, music, news, maybe avoid hot button topics. Just kind of talk about whatever pops up. So don't sit in my lap. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. As I said before, stay safe. Goku and I love you. Take care. We'll see you soon.